Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight. Chapter 77, Retrace. The group could barely keep up with Rainbow Dash. Austraeoh, naturally, was the one in charge of alerting her of this. "Miss Dash, please, for the love of Odd Wintergate!" He panted as he came around the bend through which she just flew. "You're gonna lose every pony at this rate. What's so important about? Right in here!" Rainbow was hovering, pointing, grinning like mad. A large, cylindrical chamber stretched before them. It appeared like a dead end, regardless. "This is our way out!" Austraeoh stood, squinting and hyperventilating. "Are you so certain?" Rainbow spun and looked at the chamber. It was laced in every corner with glowing clusters of lavender energy. She was almost blinded by the sheer brilliance. Of course, some of this would have taken an extraordinary effort to explain to the unicorn. "I've never been so certain of anything in my life. Where's the others?" Austraeoh's ears drooped as he bore a lethargic expression. They were just now catching up. Indeed, right at that moment, Red Turnip Sr. scooted around the corner with Rockspot clinging to his neck. "Where did she run off to? The heck. I do believe, she wants us to enter this room." "All aboard, ponies," Rainbow said through gritting teeth. She flew backwards in the chamber, as if backstroking across a rippling lake. "There's no time to waste." More than mares, breathless, exclaimed, "What's gotten into her now? Is she just gonna faint again?" A stallion remarked. Rainbow shook her head and crossed her heart with her right forelimb. I swear on the grave of Commander Hurricane." Red and Rockspot blinked quizzically, as did the rest of the ponies. They looked at Austraeoh. He blinked nervously. That's the most important swear in traditional Pegasus culture." "Works for me," Red said with a tired smirk. He motioned at the group. "Come on, Phyllis and Jenna Colts. We've got Commander Hurricane's word that this is safe passage. Commander Hurricane died centuries ago. Proud because he stood in one place for too long. Now let's go." The group murmured uncertainly, but they trotted forward regardless. Soon, all 29 of them, plus Rockspot and Rainbow Dash, were situated in the chamber. They stood there, in as much confusion that had blanketed them on the outside. A unicorn bit his lip and gazed up at the great, unfathomably tall vertical passage above them. "Is there supposed to be a staircase of some sort? I don't understand." "Me neither." Rainbow Dash smirked, glanced around, and saw a flash of lavender. She zoomed towards it, only to find a silver lever. "Hey, check this thing out!" She yanked it hard. The world flashed brightly around it. None of the other ponies saw it, of course. However, they did see the walls of the chamber blurring down past them. "Ah!" Mary leaped and clung onto another pony. "What has she done?" "We're lifting up," Austraeoh said as his main build from the sheer G-forces. The platform beneath them had turned out to be a complex elevator of sorts, and it was soaring up the tall, vertical chamber at an alarming rate. "The Sun Goddess!" "You know..." Rainbow was pressed to the platform, no longer able to fly. "I really wish you'd stop saying that." "Each thing in turn, Miss Dash," Austraeoh said, then gulped. "Would you mind informing us of our destination?" Rainbow stared up to the breezy spectacle. Up? I know that's a relative concept for Pegasi," Austraeoh exclaimed about the noisy ascent. "But could you be a tiny bit more assuring?" "It's not down." "Daddy?" Rockspot trembled and leaned against Red. "I'm scared." "Oh, we can't have that now, can we?" Rainbow stood in the center of the group. She squinted upwards as they scaled the passageway faster. "It's all good, Spotty. I see the end in sight." "The end?" A stallion shrieked. "Would it be crushed to a pulp?" "Nah, I'm pretty sure we won't," Rainbow Dash exclaimed. The group nonetheless shrieked and flinched. "Good heavens! Goddesses save us!" Even Austraeoh winced as the platform surged towards the ceiling, only to slow at the last 100 meters and come to a vibrating stop. The group held their breath and exhaled with a cold shudder. Rainbow Dash grinned widely. She flexed her wings and started trotting around the circumference of the platform. Wasn't that tubular? I'm sure we can repeat it if everybody likes. The wooden cloud of disapproval answered her. She merely chuckled and continued squinting at the walls. Astro brushed himself off and gazed curiously her way. Miss Dash, now that we've ridden that extraordinary flight, do you have any clue as to what you're looking for? I'll know when I see it. Red leaned in. Will we know when you see it? Maybe. She paced and paced and narrowed her eyes even further. Her head tilted to the left, right, and finally centered on something. Ha! Before her, against the polished wall, was the familiar symbols of the hoofprint and celestial crest. Only, this time they shimmered to her in bright bands of lavender. There you are. We don't see anything, Miss Dash. Story of my frickin' life. She reached forward and pressed her hoof to the wall. In a blink, the chamber opened up. Every pony gasped as a rush of air kicked at their manes. Every pony shivered slightly, then stared past Rainbow Dash as she marched out of the chamber. Beyond the passageway was a cave of natural rock. The stone was polished and worn away from the entrance of the ancient interior like the inside of a nautilus shell. Where the hell are we? A stallion remarked. Wait. Return of Senior instantly gasped. He marched forward and stood next to Rainbow Dash. His jaw agape as he stared around the rocky cavern just outside of the elevator platform. This place smelled familiar. Daddy? Rockspot stammered. It's okay, son. Red reached down and patted him assuredly. I think we're someplace safe. Someplace safe. Rainbow Dash blinked, then twitched suddenly. She didn't need a pulse of lavender light to look to her sides this time. She spotted several mining tools and wooden carts lying around outside the unnatural entrance. What was more, they were all pony design. Ah, heck. What? Astro trotted up beside her as the group slowly exited. What is it? She gulped and stammered. I know where we are.